So we installed Cypress, we started this Cypress application, and it should still be up and running at this point. This process, which was started with npx cypress open, should still be up and running. You should have this running process in your terminal here. And you should now have some files that have been added. Now, we'll take a closer look at these files throughout the course when we need them. At the moment, it's just important to recognize that we have this Cypress folder. And in there, this E2E folder contains the actual testing files, which we'll work on. And you can add more test files here, and you can write your tests in those test files. What's important is that those files end with .ci.js, because that will tell Cypress that it should pick up those files, look into them, and run those tests it finds inside of them. So this extension matters. So it's this first-test.ci.js file, which we created in the previous lecture. And in there, we find one example test suite with one example test. This describe function, which is provided by Cypress, is used to create a test suite, which is simply a collection of tests. And then this it function, which is also provided by Cypress, creates a single test. So here we have one test in one test suite. You can, of course, add multiple suites and also multiple tests if you want to. Now here, this is just a dummy test, but every test you create with this it function has a description, a name, so to say, which is totally up to you, and then a function as a second argument, which contains the actual testing code. And it's inside of this function here where you then use these various Cypress commands to tell Cypress in detail which steps it should take on your website to test a certain behavior. Here it just visits an example page, and therefore this test at the moment always succeeds because this page is visited successfully. But again, we'll learn more about these different commands and how to combine them and what you can do with them throughout this course.